Yes, we've been keeping our teacher for the day, Kunal Bothra, waiting by for BNS and Pathshala, Shrishti.
Well, yes, so let's quickly go across to him, and what we can see on the screen is consolidation breakout. And Kunal, day by day, we are seeing Nifty inching towards the record high level. Indeed, today we have touched that 21,000 mark, but the movement have been quite in a laggard fashion. So it makes much more important to understand this topic. Over to you.
Thank you so much for that. So, yes, topic for today is consolidation breakout. And again, a classical way in which we understand consolidations, it's either a point where the index gets into a mild downtrend and then stays on for, a range for some period of time, depends on what time frame charts you're looking out for. There are times when the stocks have consolidated for weeks and for months on a trot before they've gotten to a breakout. So I've taken two examples, one of course on the index front and one on the stocks. So on the short-term time frame charts, this is a recent chart for the index in the month of August. So from that corrective phase where we topped out or we formed a top at 19,900 mark, the index fell down. As you can see that this was the range which was formed for the index, almost a 300-pointer range approximately, where the index consolidated. Very difficult to try and trade into these kind of bands because there is no sign of a trend emerging into this 300 odd point consolidation, so which means 2.5% band for the index at that point of time. But then what follows is post this end of consolidation, you see, as you can see, that the color of the candlestick changes over here. The trend emerges quite strong for the indices, and then we end this range of consolidation with a clear direction for the index. So this is what the consolidation breakout generally tend to indicates. If this happens or these kind of candlestick patterns, they come back on the back of some extremely strong volumes, it adds to more confirmation for the stock prices or the breakout. Now we look at another example. This is more on the longer term basis. The charts for Bharti Airtel and how the stock had been going through a major consolidation. So as you can see that the stock was going through a band of almost 10 to 30 to 40%, so almost a 200 to 220 as a base and 400 closer to as a resistance for the stock price. And these are consolidations which are difficult to try and trade or trend from a long-term perspective. But again, as I said, that these consolidations come back on the back of some extremely strong volumes, like what we saw this time around for Bharti Airtel. As you can see, look at the chunk of volumes over here as compared to a plateauing out of volumes for the stock price over the last so many years. This is a strong confirmation that the trend is changing for the stock price, and what we are looking out for is an end of consolidation and a start of a major trend for the stock.
All right, thank you so much for that, Kunal, for actually explaining another aspect when you were talking about price volume breakout is what you spoke about last week. Today we are talking about consolidation breakout. And remember, viewers, every Friday you get to learn something new when it comes to the world of technicals right here on Buy Now, Sell Now.